Welcome to Black Sheep. Now, have you guys ever wondered if there's more to this life? If there's more to this reality? If what we see is just a fraction of what we can experience or what we're supposed to experience? Now, if that's a thought that you guys have frequently, then your intuition is trying to lead you somewhere. It's trying to lead you down a path. And I would definitely advise you to follow your intuition at all times, always, no matter what. So, that being said, what if I told you guys that the biggest illusion we've ever been told is the idea of separation? That me and you are separated. We're two different people. And hypothetically speaking, that's true. But if you want to look at it from a physical standpoint, like you're your own person, I'm my own person, and that's true. However, on a deeper level, we're actually the same person. We're actually one. When I look at you, I'm looking at myself. And when you look at me, you're looking at yourself. And I know that can be a hard idea for people to get their head around because, it doesn't really make sense if you really think about it. But let me explain something to you. So, as we said, we have separation. That's the biggest illusion we've ever been told. So, let me paint a little picture for you. So, let's say we had the ocean, right? If we were to take this idea of separation and we were tied into this ocean, then we could come to a conclusion that all of these are separate waves. They're their own entity, their own wave. Some are big, some are small, some are scary, some are nice. You could even tie your own emotion. You could have your own idea, your own opinion on it. Now we're separating everything because now we're taking a one wholeness and we're separating it. That's that is big, that is small, that is scary, that is good, that is bad. We're separated. That's separation. So if you tie this idea to us, because if you really think about it, real quick, are all of these waves separate? No. They're all a part of the ocean. They're all one. It's all one wave. When that wave crashes, it's back to the ocean. It's one. So that doesn't even make sense. And we could even like we just said before, the way we described it, all of these are technically their own entity because we just opinionated it, we labeled it, all that stuff. And that's going to tie in separation. That's going to tie the illusion together so it seems real. So these are all now separate waves. And now you could look at yourself. You could take the same idea and we could tie it to ourselves. Now it's going to be a little different, but it's the same idea. All human beings are one. There's one thing you have to understand. That we, human beings, are God. We are infinite consciousness, oneness, infinity, the Almighty, living a human experience. Right? We are souls, we are God, extensions of God, living a human experience, living out His creation or its creation, because God's not a He. Infinite consciousness God doesn't have a gender. God is above all. Right? So let's kind of tie this ocean analogy into us. So let's just say we'll just use the good old I. We'll use the I as this is God, right? This is the Almighty, this is infinity, this is infinite consciousness. So, let's just say all of these, well, all of us, we're all extensions of God. Right? Right? We're all extensions of God. Now, let's maybe even tie this so we can see this a little better. This up here is the mental, the astral, the mental, the astral, and the ether. That's all what we can't see, right? That's everything else that's associated with God and consciousness and oneness. So now down here is life, is the 3D. Earth. What we see. What we could see, what our five senses could interact with. See, touch, smell, taste, all that. So down here, you would think that all of us are separate. But in reality, you have to understand, this is like the ocean. This is the ocean. We are the waves. God, we are all connected to God. We can't see it. And that's the illusion that we need to understand, that separation, this idea of separation, is not serving any of us. It's just gonna do what it's gonna do, separate us. You know, and when you understand that there's a lot of things in this life and like in this world that are designed to separate us. It's designed to kind of keep us in that like survival of the fittest, or like fight or flight, primal instincts. You know, like that's not how we should live. Like, yeah, it's important. There's a reason why we have that. But if we're operating on that 24/7, then that's not going to serve any of us. It's going to be the downfall. You know, like you have a higher self. You have a primal self and you have a higher self. Everything has a polarity. Everything has an opposite. Man, woman, summer, winter, fall, spring. Everything you can think of. Even yourself. We're the mind, body, and the soul, but we do have a higher self, a higher mind. And this is something that Jesus was trying to tell everybody, that we're pretty much all one. You could do what I do. You could be how I am. And that's really it. So if you guys like this content, you want to learn more about the hidden esoteric knowledge and the occult knowledge that they keep from us, then stick around, subscribe, like. Hope this helped you guys. I'll see you on the next one.